What's up everybody, my name is Joe.
I'm Elias, together with the Red Bull Drift Brothers.
Very true, we're at the Hockenheimring today. Beautiful weather and even more beautiful cars. M4 G82
and then G80 M3.
Both beauties. And as the media already said, those cars drive amazing and we're gonna today make sure they do from our perspective as well.
So we start with acceleration.
Yes sir.
Because we need that in our sport as well.
Taken off in the twin battles.
Yep. Then we look at some nifty features.
Drift analyzer. The cars do have a drift analyzer built in that will tell you how good you perform, and you can, if you're smart, learn a lot about how to drift better.
And there's a traction control inside, and that is probably a really cool feature to make the first steps when to learn the drifting. And yeah, we will find out. I'm really excited. So
cut the talking.
Yeah.
Tires there, sun's out, cars there, track over there. Let's go.
Yep.
Ready guys? Just make it clean.
Oh yeah.
3, 2, 1, go! I think I came across the line first.
Yeah, the automatic system worked quite well.
Let's go set up the parking area for some drifting.
Cool, right behind you.
So what are we doing today?
We could do a bit of an entry, like just let's make it early.
Yeah.
Here. Then like this big sweeping turn. If we want to do a figure 8, this one has to be tighter a bit maybe, huh?
Tighter.
So we get to transition around, and then maybe we just transition around and go back the outside. So what we did now is set up a quick layout to test the drift analyzer and how the cars handle in drift.
Yep.
This is pretty much close to a competition layout. I think this first turn, third gear-ish.
Let's see.
Nice entry. Good angle, I like it. Ooh, little stutter, little stutter. Found the throttle finally. Nice. It's pretty decent. That's pretty decent. The end, you missed the end. The end was nice.
Let's do some trials, some competition style.
Sure, let's go. really surprised what these machines can do.
That was pretty impressive. On a racetrack with a completely street legal stock car going third? Fourth gear in this one. And this is a long fourth gear. Flat.
You drifted in fourth gear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Fourth gear,
Okay.
all the way out to the curb. And I seen you starting to do manjis. So obviously I had to follow through with that as well. It got pretty wild. From thinking, yeah, we're not gonna drive with two cars at the same time, to being on your door on the racetrack. Not only here in the paddock, but also out there on the racetrack.
The points that amazed me the most, there are two, I would say. So there's the steering and the feel of the steering. It feels super natural. So once the tail slips out, it counter steers by itself. If you do transitions, it's just going really smoothly, and it's an electric steering. So I was always feeling at home. And the second is the response of the engine. Like, throttle response is amazing. This is a turbo powered engine, but it feels like a natural aspirated one. So with more torque.
So precise, it's so powerful, it's so nicely balanced. I'm just utterly stoked. I'm amazed. I'm really, really amazed by this car. And if you cannot understand, you have to drive it. I think that's the only way to really get the point across. Thomas, welcome to the Hockenheim Ring. We have your toys, the stuff you guys developed, and we are all smiles today.
Definitely. So we had the chance to take the 2021 G80 M3 manual.
G82 M4 competition with the automatic gearbox,
Yeah.
which is impressive. But you guys put a drift analyzer in the cars. This is something unheard of. I've never heard of that. Have you?
No.
Has that
No.
been there in any car before? No. Doubt
And
it.
actually it works really well. The parameters behind are almost like our judging if we have competitions. So you take the angle, is that right?
Yes, that's true.
The
Yeah,
speed?
drift angle,
Yeah.
the speed, the length,
The length, okay.
the duration you are in the drift.
Yeah.
And for you guys not, but maybe somebody to use the traction control, then we also have an account how much you get supported by the traction control. If it's more, you're reduced a little bit from your star rating. If it's less, then it's the better. You want to go down step by step.
This is a huge
Level by
feature
level.
in my opinion as well. Like having a traction control that does allow and even support your learning curve when trying to start going sideways. Like it doesn't kick in and just put you straight. No, you have 10 ways to adjust it.
But yeah, the performance is just amazing. I mean, this is a manual car. You can,
It's a street car.
This is a street
not
car.
a drift car.
and we're actually doing drifts in third gear, almost top of fourth gear here. Yeah. And what I really look forward is to see the data out of the lap timer app.
Have a look at the lap timer. I think you did a pretty well job. I see a lot of 5-star ratings. So I think you guys, you figured out the upper limit.
That was the goal for today. That was the goal for today. And this is the same car that drives you back so comfy. And this is for me the most impressive stuff, because a drift car, you don't want to drive that home now with the suspension that gives you huge control. But this you do. You do want to drive this home for sure. So please tell all your colleagues in Munich,
I will do.
in
I will
Garching, all
definitely
best
do.
regards. We are very impressed. The engineer is very impressed.
Yes, as well.
And we can't wait to do more.